Alright, good morning. Welcome to the stream. It is August 18th, 2025. It is day 6 of the small account challenge. We are working a small account, $150 up to 10K. The plan is to get there by the end of 2025. We're going to see how this goes. Anything can happen. And we are off. So, looking at the weekend session here, we had drifted off. I was in a trade from here, and I think I got stopped at around here somewhere. My plan was to take it out around 65. You can see it got down to 64. So had I not gotten stopped out, I'd have been able to take in some profit, some decent gains here. I guess that would have been around 60% gain on the account, and it would have got me back in good standing. But like I said, got stopped out. This zone here has been really unexpectedly resilient. I'm kind of surprised we've been hanging on, but I do think it's dying. As I said on Friday, I think I said it on Thursday, I probably said it on Wednesday, this level will fail, we'll end up down here. Now I could be wrong. It would not be the first time, it certainly won't be the last, and that's part of being a trader, is being wrong. But what we have here is, it does look like it's starting to fail, and I think when it does, it's going to stab pretty hard, because there's been a lot of hanging on here in this range from this red line to this red line here. So we got some zones to play off of. I am short until the chart changes. I am short at least down to here until the chart changes, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for a return maybe to this level, and I might jump in short. I have to be just as cautious today as I was on Friday, and as cautious as I should have been the entire week. I got ahead of myself, but we're not talking about that right now because we already went over it. But I am looking for a touch of this level. I think a touch of this level, a stop above here, would be pretty safe. I do think we'll probably get that pop up into there. I am going to be cautious because this has been a bounce range right here. So if and when we do pop up to that level, this is the 5-minute chart here, if and when we do pop up to this, I'm just going to be looking to make sure nothing, there's no funny business on the 5-minute chart. And as long as that is the case, I will be taking a short. So today's trade plan is this. Let me get this going here, and alright, so you get touch here. Serious, this thing is killing me here. Delete that. Okay, touch here and come down, or it could drift up here, tap this level, and then come down. Right, that's one of two. And then once it gets there, I'd be looking for a long in this area. It could be here, it could be here, it could be here. It doesn't matter. Typically, what I notice is when it gets in these boxes and it hits one of these lines, those tend to be the bounce spots. Not a guarantee. It could even flush through, tap this 6405, or sorry, 6406.5, and then rally from there. So I'm looking for a short from here, long from here. Those are my trade options for a day. Let me erase those two lines. Let's get rid of all of these circles. And what I'll do is so again, let me just real quick while it's on the screen. We got this stuff here. This I'm not worried about. That's not going to move the market. This European, all these meetings from 12 to 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, any sort of peace deal might temporarily shake the market. I'm going to be quiet for a bit. I'm going to wait for this thing to happen. This touch might not happen until the open. Might go boom boom, fake people out, think you're going to rally. I don't think so, but bam, and game over. I think on the pop, as long as I can get my stop up above this level, same as I did on Friday, I think my trade would be safe if it was going to move in my favor. Yeah, I mean it could. We actually have this right here. It should act as a resistance also, but it's a small resistance zone here, so I'm not too worried. Well, I'm not too confident in it, actually, is what I should say. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did shove up through it before it reversed again. But I think it'd be alright. Okay, I got that trade on there, and we're just gonna wait this out. I got my stop is at 88, so I believe that is up here. Yep, 88 and a quarter. I think I have it at 88. Let me see, actually. But either way, it's up above these highs right here. So gonna hang tight. That should be pretty safe. Feel really good. I set my target down here to the top of this box, top of the gray box, just like my trade plan said. And we are going to wait this out. Now, anything could happen at any time, but is anybody really surprised? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. It at least rejects, right? It's not going to ignore these boxes. The price will not ignore these boxes if you have them drawn right, and there's no news event. Had to mute my mic there for a second. Dog started barking. But anyways, you know, there's nothing here, right? Sure, we have this, and it's not generally good practice to anticipate a breakout. You can react on a confirmed breakout, but what I see here is the price confirming that direction is changing. So once it rejects from here, there's nothing here. There's nothing that's going to support this price movement before this box. Okay, so we got the first 5 minutes here. Looks like price is moving against me, and again, I'm not worried. My stop is way up here. I think this is actually going to be the ceiling here. This is an extended breakout. Look at that there. If this 5 minute candle doesn't spell doom for bulls, I don't know what does. Now we still have, let's see, 55 seconds before this thing closes. So I mean, it could still reverse, but I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it right now. I think this whipsaw is over. I'm not so sure. Let's see here. I mean, we're still looking good. Still looking good. Just waiting it out. This market still has to figure this out. I may add a contract here pretty soon. I need to see this confirm one more time that it's going to keep going down, and then what I'll do, obviously I cannot muster you know, a $200 loss in the account, right? I don't have the money for that, but I will move my stop if I can do it. So it'd be a move a stop probably to above this guy at like 75, and then add one in. So alright, well, Are you demoralized yet? Look at this. How many times? Look at how many stops it's whipping out of here, right? Again, faked out. Well, I said it yesterday. The market loves to pretend it's going to rally. It loves to pretend it's going to rally when it's bearish. And you can sit here and you get in and you put your stop in. It takes you out. Let's zoom in here. You put your stop in, it takes you out. You put your stop in, it takes you out. You're jumping on this thing like it's going to rally, and it just wants to take your money in the trade. You gotta ask yourself, how many rallies did I have to sit through? How many very fast price spikes did I have to sit through and wait this out? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 times the market pretended it was going to rally. I guess add this to the list of rallies we have to wait through. Well, look at the way it's opening up here. For you pattern guys, whatever that is, right? Hold on. Trend line, hello. Oh, I guess you do it this way. Right? Not exact. Look at that though. Well, the bears still have the advantage. Bears still have the advantage. Not seen otherwise here. This is scary, but the bears definitely still have the advantage.
Order filled.
Alright, so we got an opportunity to set a second contract on here, and this is a similar scenario to yesterday, right? I have determined, at least my brain's telling me, if we break through this 75 level, the short is over, and I've been wrong this whole time. So I put on another contract. Remember, I was initially risking 100. I put on a second contract, and now I'm only risking 70 because I've been able to move my stop. So again, this is I'm taking on less risk, and I'm doubling my possibility of reward here. Okay, well, I gotta be honest, I was not expecting it to shoot down this fast. This could actually be it, for real. Look at how steep this thing is moving, steep and fast it's moving. Did we get news? Was there news, or is this just random? Oh yeah, Trump admin to discuss taking 10% stake in Intel. Alright, running protection here on my position. We have moved enough where if it reverses, I don't want to take a loss on this trade. So I have moved my stop to just in front of my average entry price on the 2 contracts. And now we just let this baby go. I don't even think I don't think we're gonna breach this candle here, period. If it does, I think trade's probably over. So that is a high of 66.25, but we shouldn't. The bulls should be gone. If they're not gone, well, that's going to be sad. like I'm probably going to get stopped out here. It's almost a guarantee at this point. The market's just not playing nice. It does not want to break this level. Hasn't wanted to break this level. It will break it, but it does not appear to want to do it right now. Or for me, I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky. This candle's kind of turning down a little bit. That would actually be insane if it came that close to my stop and then ripped all the way back down. But either way, I think this is gonna. If I get stopped out, I'm not trading anymore today. I'll end the stream. I will I'll close down my platform. I'll walk away. I'll let this thing go, and I'll come back tomorrow, because I'm not gonna sit here and try and jump in these trades while the market hasn't decided which direction it wants to go. So. I am literally going to go insane if this thing came 2 ticks from my stop and then reverses down and hits my my target. That is crazy. I mean, because I really took a chance here having my stop where it's at. It should have been up here, right? Like, that's actually the safe bet. So that's going to be crazy. That is going to be crazy. And a bit of a blessing, a little bit of luck.
Stop filled.
Alright, we weren't going to get that lucky, huh? Okay, so, it looks like for today, I am going to stop the stream. This market's not doing shit. It's, doing nothing but annoying me. I'm sitting here on this support level, for no reason. I don't know, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. It's been sitting right here doing nothing, just going up and down. So anyways, up a little bit here. Where are we at? Where's $2 for the day? Had some opportunity to take a lot of profit, but just like last week, I'm not a purist, right? Like, I don't care if it hits my target exactly. But when I'm looking for like $180 contract or $180 win per contract, I'm not stepping out for a $50 win per contract. Like, I'm not going to do that. It's got to at least hit, you know, half of what I think my profit would be. So I mean, if it came down here and it just pushed below these lows, and I might have exited. I probably would have, but I'm not going to exit here when we should be here. Now, part of this is my problem, right? Because a rule of thumb for me is, you know, I don't anticipate a breakout. We've been holding this low for days, and actually it's more like up here, right? We've been holding this low for days now. It even goes back here, and it's not broken. It will break. This price action says it's breaking all day. I'll be surprised if it rallies, but even if it does rally from here, it's not. I doubt it's going to break this. So I'm going to close this up. This was day 6. We did okay. We didn't lose money, so that's a bonus, right?